Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to do a fun flirty lash. So this is my favorite thing to do when I go out. I normally don't apply these on a day-to-day basis, but you guys have asked me when I film my YouTube tutorials how I get a long, thick lash. I have had eyelash extensions before, but it was a full-blown nightmare. I just felt like I wanted to rub my eyes and they were falling out, and I didn't like having something on my body that I couldn't kind of take off. So that's why fake lashes are great. If you've read the Skinny Confidential book, you know I'm obsessed with eyelash primer. It's kind of like you prime your face. This is gonna be a primer for your eyelashes. My favorite one is this white tube. It's by Lancome, and I've had it forever. It's a great investment, and it literally changes the eyelash game. So what you're gonna do is, obviously I have no eyelashes on right now, so that's why my face seems like it's a heavy brow, because I don't have any lashes on. So I'm gonna prime my lashes, starting with the right eye. So you're gonna kind of get that white goo all over your eyelashes. And by the way, this primer is definitely my favorite. There's a lot of primers on the market. If you wanna go for cheaper, get Great Lash Clear Mascara. This one really makes a big difference though. So I'm getting all my eyelashes, coating them with the white primer. After I've primed my lashes, I'm gonna use an eyelash curler and go in and curl them. And that primer is gonna make the lash stay where you want it. I'm all about holding the lash curler upright. So instead of holding it down, I'm gonna hold it upright. And I just leave it here for like 15 seconds and kind of press on it. By the way, don't do this while driving, your eyelashes will fall out. So you're just gonna kind of press it a couple times. I'm going in and out. So now I've got a curl. So then I'm gonna prime it again. I'm obsessed with primer. I just wanna say that over and over. It's the best, it's game changer. I won't put mascara on without it. So you're gonna go in and recoat your lashes, really concentrating on the end ones. So now I've got white lashes from my primer. And then I'm gonna take mascara. There's two mascaras I really like, and one is by MAC, and it gives you like false looking lashes kind of. I'm really, really into this one. And you're just gonna take your mascara, put it all over your eyelash. So the primer's already gonna give you doubly thick lashes. And like I said, I won't put on mascara unless I have primer. It's really important. So there we go, there's one, and this is without the fake eyelashes, which I'm gonna apply in a second. So now I'm gonna go in and do my left side. Here is with one coat of mascara, and as I said, I like two mascaras, so I actually go in for another coat, and I use this mascara. I'll link it below. This is such an amazing mascara. I'm really, really into it, and it just gives you a super nice, thick, flirty lash. So this one I normally use at just the ends. I'm kind of going in there and just filling in any empty space. You can also use Great Lash Mascara. That's another one of my favorites, and you can get that at the drugstore. I kind of mix it up. So this is with two coats of mascara. So now we're gonna do the fake lash. So we are using Double Up Ardell, like I said. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take one lash and you're gonna grab scissors. Any scissors work. Doesn't need to be fancy. So here's the lash, and you're gonna cut it at a slant. So I'm actually even cutting like some of the eyelash off. And the reason that I do that is, like I said, I'm not into the Pam Anderson circa 1990 look. I'd rather have something a little bit softer. So this is gonna give you that look. So I cut the lash in half. So just to show you, this is the full lash, and this is the half. Okay, so now I take my Revlon Precision, and the reason that I like this one is because it has a brush in it, so I don't have to go buy a brush and do like a dual thing where I'm using a brush and the glue. Now you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna take your lash glue and put it on the lash line. Only on that lash line, just a little bit, not too much. So I'm kind of multitasking here. So thank God men don't have to do lashes because they don't know how to multitask, and that would just be a full-blown nightmare. Now I'm gonna take my lash and sort of just flip it upward so the slanted part on my right eye is whooshing out. So I'm just gonna lay it right on my lash line. Okay, so now obviously this is way too much. It looks like it's coming off. So I'm gonna take the end of my tweezers and tap it down. And again, I'm not a makeup artist. This is just what works for me and what, works when I go out. So now I've got my lashes on, and I'm just gonna re-tap it one more time. And I'm just pressing the lash line into my lash line to blend it. And so it's gonna look like this. Lastly, I'm gonna take my mascara and just blend it so it's all together and it doesn't look separated. So think of this as like extensions, but on your eyelashes. You don't want your extensions like popping out at the ends and looking like you have like a long mullet. You don't want your eyelashes to have a mullet either. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go do the other lash. That's how I do a fun flirty lash for a Friday night out. And lastly, I'm just gonna go in and brush them through before I go anywhere. So I'm just gonna go in and blend the mascara into the lash, brushing upward. Same thing on this side. And this is a multi-purpose brush. You can buy these on Amazon in a pack, and you can use them for your brows or your lashes. Just blending them so they turn out like this and you're ready to go. If you want something more intense, then I would get even another lash and put it on top of the double up. If you want something less intense, then I would just get the one strip and maybe cut it a little bit more and just only put it at the ends. And if you want a day look, just go for a thinner Ardell lash, and I will leave the link below. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you have a great time wearing your lashes out on a sexy, sassy Friday night.